All right, what's up, everybody? Give me a second here. Let me get sorted out here. Here it is. All right, welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host, Rich Holmes. And today we're going to do an update about David again, since how he wants to come out and do a live tonight. When the only reason we really see David out anymore is for money. For money. For David to come out like this, out of his so-called shutaway, which is actually, he's just hiding. He's hiding from everybody. He doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want to be found. Hey, Rich Bone, how you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Talk about David, the General Gooch Grease. Yep. I want to rap about him today. I mean, David, why would you come out of hiding? It serves you no purpose, really, David. It serves you no purpose except for us to fucking make fun of you. It really does. It serves you no purpose. You're going to come out. You're going to buy all these views. You're going to buy all these subscribers that you've been doing. And David, I was just looking at your numbers too, and it's real funny. You went out and you bought all these you bought all these views on your videos, and you didn't even get the views. You only got like, David, out of all those views, those 7,000 viewers and shit that you were having those nights, you only maybe got like 1,000 views on those videos. Once again, just proving how fucking dumb you are to even try to come out, David. It makes no sense for you to come out and run your show anymore. It really doesn't. It really doesn't, because one, it gives us content, and two, honestly, it just proves to us that you're still there, because that's the best news we've had, David. I thought you were dead for a minute, dude. I really did, and I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you're well. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're out and putting more content up, allowing us to see what a degenerate you still are. So thank you for that, man. Thanks for putting out content. And I will be watching later, David. I'm just going to run this live for a bit, and we're just going to talk about you, man. And talk about how you've had to come out of shutaway, hiding, everybody. I'm sorry. He's in hiding. Okay, this whole 5 year shutaway, it's a fucking lie. David, what do you shut away for 5 years? You mean hiding, right? You mean hiding. That's what you were doing. You were hiding. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You're hiding from lawsuits, lawyers, probably people that wanted to fucking inflict harm on you. You had every reason to be hiding, David, and you still do. You still have every reason to hide. You have the IRS, no doubt, probably looking for you. People that you owe money to looking for you. I know lawyers are looking for you. I know courts are looking for you. People are looking for you, David, and you're doing everything in your within your fucking realm of possibility to stay away from these people, to stay hidden. And you know that, David. And that's cool. David, keep showing up on video, because it's just going to make the case stronger in the end. Okay? Just want you to know that, dude. Keep showing up on video. You stay hidden. Honestly, for you to come out on video and make yourself known, it just once again proves that your ego won't let you shut the fuck up. So, hang on a second here. Hey, what's up, Lavelle? Lavelle Israel, David walk in the bank and tellers talk to him different. David's a sack of shit. Hang on a second here. David walk in the bank. Yeah, Lavelle, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure he does. People don't talk to him different when he walks in the bank.
Call your name out. I see you got a big wave going. Chester, how?
David's a real douche, man. Lavelle. David. David's got this image. Sorry, Lavelle. Responding to a comment real quick. But as far as, I mean, if you know David like that, for him to be, for like people to him to walk into the bank and people talk to him different, that guy's a sack of shit, man. I don't. For David, David has this image, this self image of he's better than everybody. He's really not. Like when we interviewed his ex girlfriend, you know what was really funny about it is he went to this hotel, right, with his now ex girlfriend, and what happened? Hey, what's up, Javi? Happy Friday, happy Saturday, brother. And the people at the hotel thought that the woman was famous, and it fucked with David's ego even more. Valerie told us that, and knowing that, it really shows how important David really thinks he is. Like he was just going there on a date with his woman, and like everybody's like, "Dang, he's showing up like this. Who's this woman? She must be famous to be with this guy." I mean, like, who is she? Big blow to David, man. Big blow to David that night when the concierge at that hotel thought that she was the famous one. Could see David. I could see David being just all super butthurt about that, being like, "I'm the famous one here. I'm the apostle." Everybody's probably looking at you like, "Damn, what's she doing with you, David? You and your ego, man. It's worse than your fucking hairline, bro. It's worse than your hairline. No, that's a fact, dude, Lavelle. That's a fact, bro. David was out on a date. Oh, what's up with her shit? Oh, well, tomorrow we're gonna talk about her. We're gonna talk about KK tomorrow evening. Yeah, yeah, stick in for that one. Yeah, hit that like too. Let me know you're here. Nah, she's insane as ever. She's about to hit her 1 million mark, so she'll have a 1 million subscriber fucking deal. Like 1 million subscribers, everybody! 1 million people follow me online. Eee! That's gonna be Catherine. It's I don't want to spoil tomorrow, but yeah, no, we're gonna talk about Catherine tomorrow, man. Yeah, nah, she's as insane as ever. Hey, Carrie Lynn, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Anybody just on the back end there, hello, hit that like and subscribe. Let me know you're here. If you can't chat, that's cool. I get it. But hit that like. We are talking about David Taylor, how he has pretty much come out of this hiding. Oh, Lavelle Israel. Dude, she was out there. Dude, Lavelle, she was out there doing baptisms last week. The bacterial baptisms. Yeah. Yeah. Botulism baptisms, man. Yeah, he came out of hiding, Curly Girl. Yeah, he'll be on tonight. Yeah, live. Yeah, he's been doing a comedy show every Saturday night. Yeah. I should start a new channel called the David E. Taylor Comedy Show and just put all his funny shit on there, right? The Apostle David E. Taylor Comedy Show. Oh man, he'd be fucking butthurt about that one. Just start putting like his all-time hits up there, right? Get all of his hits and just start dropping them. No, he hasn't, Curly. And that's what I'm saying. Like for him to come out like this, it's pretty big. Like fat fuck's broke. Dude's going broke, man. They can't, because really think about it. Nobody's working a full-time job there. I mean, David would have to make an insane amount of money. Hey, Forbidden Fruit, how you doing today? Dude, I would watch that while working out. Yeah, no, David's out of hiding apparently. He's got fake views and shit going. Yeah, Forbidden Fruit. I was reading your text. Yeah, yeah. I'll get with you about that. Yeah, I just purchased my vouchers for my exams yesterday. Yep, $500. $500, man. Yes, exactly, Curly. And for him to say what's he doing it for the next 12 weeks, right? That'll put us right into Christmas, right around the time he's going to go into his other shitstorm of an event. So he's giving 12 weeks. That'll push him into another shitstorm during Christmas, and then we won't see David for probably like 6, 7 months. He'll go back into his fucking I'm going into shed away. Yeah, one night with the king. Yeah, it'll push us into one night with the king. I like how we have all his nights memorized better than he does, probably. They're like, David's all, what am I supposed to be doing this night? We're like, one night with the king, fuckhead. He's like, God damn, that Rich Holmes knows, man, those guys know a lot more than I do. Yep. Yep. So it'll push us to one night with the king. Yeah, he's predictable. Yeah. He's pretty predictable, man. He's pretty predictable. And we've kind of pinpointed that with his followers and what he does. Like, hey, David's predictable. This is what he's going to do. He'll be out for this long. And then he's going to do this. He's going to do this. And we've pretty much been spot on. David's just in hiding. That's it. He had to come out, like Curly Girl said. He only shows his face when he's really hurting for money. And David, I don't know. I don't think he'll stand all night because last time he had to sit down again. Last time he had to sit down again. What did Scientology do this week? Oh, you said Scientology. You said Scientology. You said Scientology. I called him early one morning like I was a fucking prick.
Hello, reception.
Is this the reception church for Scientology?
This is the Church of Scientology International. How can I help you?
Oh, well, ma'am, I was looking to join the organization.
Sure, you should go to our website, www.scientology.org.
And how much does it cost? I hate it when Moneypenny is short with me on the phone. Hey, Deborah Pendleton, how you doing today? We're talking about David E. Taylor coming out of hiding. And he is out of hiding right now, but he's out of hiding because he's broke and he needs money. I know, at least she's polite about it. At least she's polite about it. Go to www.scientology.com. Click. Click. She doesn't even give me any time to say anything, man. Moneypenny, she's like, nope, I'm not talking to this guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see about the bomb threat. Yeah. I did see. There's a suspicious package out in front of the Scientology building. Scientology seems to be pretty scared for whatever reason. I don't know. They seem to be pretty fucking scared. Like, hey, you know what? There's a suspicious package out here. Can we go ahead and call Elron to come take care of this? Okay? Because this wasn't in any of the Scientology books about a package on the sidewalk. Yes, Deborah. Yes, it was. Yes, ma'am, it was. The last cancer. Yes, this last time that David came out, yes, this was all live. This is all new material, yes. When he came out, Danielle about the Bogdanov. When he came out and called the channel out again, yes, that was all live. Yes. And he did. He came and called the channel out again. And he's supposed to be coming out. The Gutter Walrus is supposed to be coming out every Saturday with some kind of new message. Deborah, don't go there. Stay the fuck away. We've been telling people if David's calling you, Deborah, you need to report him to your government, okay? Because he's human trafficking, man. Yeah. No, Lavelle. I don't think David can even get his little micro profit up anymore. No, I don't. I really don't. I think David has pretty much gone impotent with his health. Like he literally can't get his dick up anymore. Yeah, but because he's so unhealthy. Yep. Yep, me and Matt Moore were actually talking about that, man. Me and Matt Moore were actually talking about that, and like when your health goes downhill, and men and women, that you start losing that drive. I know. David uses Chat GPT for his messages. Okay, you need to report that to your government then, Deborah. Deborah, please report that to your government based off your blog post. Which blog post? Yeah, Deborah, because David's well known throughout the international community and not for the right reasons. You need to call your local authorities and let them know you're being groomed online by an American cult leader, and they should do something about it. Tell him that he's trying to groom you to come over to America and be in his cult and shit. Yeah, no, because in America right now, it seems there's kind of a shift right now. It's very subtle, right? That the government is now starting to bust these cults that are committing crimes, churches, whatever the fuck. But I'm starting to see a small shift where the FBI, the government, they're starting to wake the fuck up. I'm like, no, not anymore, no more. It's going to be a slow process, but if you report him over in Australia, guess what? I know Australia's got strict import laws. I know they won't allow fucking a walrus to be imported to Australia, so that you have that one up on you right there. Just letting you know. Well, Deborah, too. It takes people like you that it's happening to in real time, right? Because David's not going to try to fucking groom me. I'll fucking throw that piece of shit a fucking fish. I have some ideas where he's at, Lavelle. Unless he's moved from O'Fallon, I don't know. But I'll be back down in Houston in a couple weeks. David, I will know if there's more people at that fucking cold hotel, okay? And I will report on it if you're there again, okay? So don't do anything fucking dumb, David. Don't attempt to move your cult back down to Houston. I will find out about it, okay? But as far as the IRS, there's lawyers looking for him. I know there's courts looking for him for sure. David's David's pretty much a wanted man right now. David, let me get my tablet real quick. Let me check the court case here. Let's take a peek here. Let's see if there's been any updates on this case. There may be, there may not have been. Let's take a peek here. Let's take a peek here. There it is. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, Deborah, get with your local authorities because that's international smuggling or international trafficking. Organization. All right, let's take a peek here. Okay, and these charges are pretty much the same thing. See if there's any more dockets and entries. Nope, nothing new. They've been summoned. They're supposed to appear 10/7/2025 at 4 p.m. And they've been failing to appear. They haven't showed up to court. That'd be a good one. What if David got busted by Dog the Bounty Hunter, right, Uncle Jake? That would be a good one, right? He's all, well, I've been on the Copeland show. Maybe I can save you, Apostle Taylor. He's all, no, Doug, I think you're the one that needs saved, not me, buddy. Ah, they're playing their same fucking wacky bullshit. Everybody, look, the organ encounter. Need to catch a stinky ass. You know, I'm trying to still figure out why he hasn't been shut down yet, man. He didn't have any birthday cake this year for his members. But you know what's funny, Lavelle? Lavelle. David came out, right, this year again. Called me and Cliff out. He didn't call Cliff by name, but he said, you know, God told me this guy would leave. You know, this idiot would leave. And now he's on this demonic show with this guy named Rich Holmes. out there talking all this evil about me against my ministry. But it's like, David, you've never really come out and defended anything we've said. No, call center's closed. The call center's closed. Wait, no. It's all cell phones now. Yep. It's all cell phones now. Everything moved to cell phones. Michelle's down in Florida. Yep. Oh, they don't pick up my calls anymore, man. No, they've pretty much fucking blacklisted me. No, no, they will never call me, man. They don't ever call. They don't ever text. I got a text one time, and I think it was from Foddy, the guy that drives the truck. But that was the last time. I think that was, and that came to my fucking cell phone, to my home phone. Never forget, I was sitting in the airport, man, and fucking started getting texts and shit. They're calling me fag, you know. I take it in the ass. I'm like, whatever, dude. Yep, she still is. Yes, Will Boyles. Michelle will ride this fucking walrus fucking cock until the fucking balls fall off, which they probably already have. But no, Michelle's gonna ride this till the way out. Will. Yep, Michelle will ride this till the way out. I have talked to people who know her, and she will. She'll flop. Will, when the indictment's laid out in fucking front of her. Like when the fucking government comes in, walks in and throws a fucking file down on, be like, you're going to prison for the rest of your life. Michelle will talk, and only then. But as long as she's getting a fucking free ride and a free fucking meal ticket, Michelle's not gonna do shit right now, dude. She's safe. She's protected behind a gated community with a gated property. So Michelle she will stay in this till the wheels fall off. And she's still there. She's still there. Debbie Frazier's still there. Michelle's there. Michelle's son is there. Yeah. David spent $100K on hay just to feed his horses. Yeah. Yeah, Lavelle. Dude, the amount of money that David spends on these parties, yeah, it's probably $100K easy. And what's funny is they were laughing at us like that we talk about him. But what's funny is they actually spend that kind of money. Like, oh, that I have to pay, you know, for people to come to my birthday. And you do, you dumb fuck. You literally pay. You put on your own birthday party so people will come and hang out with you. But you don't even go out and see people on your birthday, David. You just sit upstairs behind that fucking screen like Jabba the fucking Hutt, man. You just sit there. How many churros? She'll probably, dude, she probably only do it for like a half a churro, bro. Like, you ain't even got to give her a whole churro, dude. She probably just do half of one, Steve. She just do half a churro, bro. Oh, no way, dude. I got kicked off a cult property today in my community to go watch softball games. They know you're onto them. Yes, Rachel. Dude, that's how you know you have their attention, Rachel. Good job. Good fucking job, Rachel. Yeah. Yeah, I think Michelle would honestly fuck for half a churro. You wouldn't have to give her a whole one, dude. Just fucking throw her half a eaten up churro. She'd be like, fuck, okay. Fuck for half a churro. I know. It should say, I choked Michelle with a churro. And it should have a picture of Michelle Brandon holding a churro. And like, yeah, we should fucking make one up, man. That'd be a good one, right? I choked Michelle and it's got a picture of a churro on it. Instead of I choked Linda, right? Because you remember those shirts that says I choked Linda? I choked Linda Lovelace, right? Lavelle. Yeah, bro, with Catherine. Dude, and you know what's funny, Lavelle? Lavelle Israel, you know what was funny, big dog? Is there was some kid literally fucking leaning on the sign that said, don't swim, the water's dirty. Yeah, Michelle choked on my churro. Michelle, Michelle chokes churros. And we got to get one of Michelle Brandon, man. We got to do one with Michelle. And it should be something with along the lines of choking churros. Okay, well, if you're new to the channel, I don't know if you are or not. I don't know if you are or not, man, but welcome if you are. Hit that like and subscribe. He's been in shutaway, which is hiding. But the only time we ever really see him come out of his so-called shutaway, which we call hiding, is when he needs money, bro. Is when he's broke, when he needs money, when he's hurting for assets, because you got to really think about David's dynamic of his cult, right? Nobody works, dude. Nobody there has a regular 9 to 5 job. It all relies on people cold calling, bringing in money for David to pay the fucking bills. Now, if money's not coming in, man, hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. I prefer Hispanics anyways, bro, so it's cool. Fucking white women can be bitchy, dude, so I'm good, man. I prefer Hispanics. Yeah, he's on a godly shutaway. Yeah, there's a special place in hell for David and Catherine Lavelle. Yeah, yeah. But hey, that's cool, Cedric Smith. I don't really like white women. I prefer the fucking brown skin, so preference. I like me and I like them and they like me. You know what they like? My green eyes. Come to San Antonio, I had to be careful because all these Hispanic women are like, damn, look at that white boy with green eyes right there. Oh, and he's got dark skin. Yeah, but I don't speak Spanish. I have a one-up in San Antonio. Look, man, Hispanic women here eat you up, man. You white boy with green eyes be like, Money Penny and Michelle hold your orgies. So yeah, Cedric, if you're gonna come in and try to throw blows at me because I know you're for David, that's cool, bro. Because you know what, your blows aren't gonna work, man. They're really not, dude. Okay, that's cool. You come and throw low blows, but it only helps the channel, Cedric. Every time your dumbass comes in here and leaves a comment in defense of David, it only helps the channel. So thank you for that. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for giving the view to the channel, and thank you for letting me know you support the channel. Yeah, apparently fucking these white women like a fucking black walrus with the hairpiece. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fucking what the gimmick is. I mean, I wonder if it's like the hairstyle, man. I wonder if it's like it really makes you wonder, right? Oh, and she's still his puppet. She's still his puppet. And that's the thing, Lavelle. We've had conversations with Cliff on and offline, and we have been told explicitly, man, that Michelle knows David, fucks around with other women, and David will hop in bed with Michelle. Like, Michelle is seriously in love with David, and Michelle has told David, I don't like when you do that. That fucking hurts my feelings. Like, I love you, but why the fuck are you doing this to me? But David doesn't care about her, so he just keeps doing it. Like, Michelle's another doormat. Literally. Literally. Michelle's like the fucking another doormat. No, Cedric's in charge of fucking changing David's maxi pads, Will. Hey, did you hear about the maxi pad prophecy, Will Boyle? Because if you never had, you should really listen to it. I was just there, Lavelle. I was just there, bro. I was just there. I was just there, and I just did a report on that fucking front lawn. But the cult doesn't own that. It's owned by some other fucking piece of shit named Mahesh Patel that owns a series of prostitution hotels in Houston. No, I need to fucking report on that, man. I need to report on the Lotus Inn and how that's a series of brothels that's ran by the same people that are set up around Houston, and they are. There's multiple hotels that's owned by Lakshi fucking organization that are all brothels. Yeah, and that's the thing. David doesn't care about what he's doing because he's got this fucking pimp mentality. But he's the pimp. He's fucking the pad pimp. David, you're the boys pad pimp, man. Like, what the fuck, you shitty fucking bastard? You shit in your pants, bro. Like, seriously, David, that's nasty, dude. That is fucking dirty. Still to this day, David. The day that Cliff came out and told us that, that's cool. That's cool, Cedric. Support the channel. I know, right? The Lotus Inn, right? The Lotus Inn, my friend. Would you come to the Lotus Patch Inn, my friend, right? That's cool, Cedric. You're supporting the channel for me, so thanks. And that's the thing. Somebody asked about Michelle. She's still there. Bill, Will Boyles. Michelle's still there. And if you didn't listen to the bit about Cliff talking to us about David's hygiene issues, it's real, dude. You can't make that shit up. The night Cliff came out and told us that about the maxi pad thing, you couldn't have dreamed that shit up, man. There's no fucking way you couldn't have dreamt that shit up. There's no fucking way. Keys of the kingdom. Yeah, David's apparently got the keys of the kingdom, everybody. Lavelle, it's you don't want to be inside, bro. It's too dangerous. Trust me, I've tried. It's it's best, honestly, at this point, not to get involved. It's none of your fucking business, Cedric Smith. Why would I fucking tell you? I seen the comments you've been leaving on the channel, you little shithead. Even if we did know where he was, we know where he's at, but I'm not telling you. What acronym? The acronym JMMI. Yeah, he's gonna self-destroy. It will. The cult will self-destroy eventually. Joshua Media Ministries International and Kingdom of God Global Church. That's the name of this cult leader we're talking about, David E. Taylor. That's the name of the organization that he operates, and it's a cult. It's actually a human trafficking ring, dude. It's a church. It's claiming to be a church, but they're actually running a trafficking operation, man, through their church, calling it a church. Haven't seen this shithead for fucking almost a year. He pops up every sporadically, usually around his birthday when he needs money, and then he'll just go into hiding again. He claims he's in this biblical shutaway, J Sith, but it's not, dude. He's just fucking hiding from the IRS, the courts, lawyers, lawsuits, fees he hasn't paid, probably people who don't deal with loans and banks. You know, he's dealt with some really shady fucking people along his path of destruction. And in his wake, he's just left a shitty pile of fucking pads. This is in America. So he's got several locations, J Sith. It's got, dude, Javi, it might be a good idea. dude. Just saying. Let's waste some government resources. So his main location is Taylor, Michigan. Last I heard, they were in O'Fallon. But they have a location at 14380 in North Freeway in Houston, Texas. 706 Guasando de Avila down in Tampa, Florida. 15400 Tim Page up in Chesterfield. 20320 Superior Road up in Taylor, Michigan. The O'Fallon location, I don't know where that's at. All I know, last time this old source told me, was fucking O'Fallon, but I don't talk to that guy anymore. Yeah. That guy was kind of a shithead about stuff. So, certain sources I don't have contact with anymore. That was one of them. That source actually owned Nellie's house. He was that last source, the last source that I broke contact with. I don't even know the fucking guy's name, honestly. Yeah, he's all over. Well, no, I do remember his name, but I broke contact with this source. But he built he was the original owner of Nellie's house. He was the guy who built it, basically. That's the whole story he laid out to me of what happened, and told me how Nellie fucked it up when the IRS put a lien on it, how he bulldozed it, how David came in and bought it on a short sale for over asking price, everything, man. It was a complete fucking shitstorm. So that's how David came to be in possession of that house. It was done on a short sale, and they paid over asking price, you guys. They paid over asking price. Shit, it was like they were asking like 600 and some change, and they paid over $1 million for it. Laundering money much, David? Laundering money much? That's how you launder money through real estate. When you're trying to clean money, you pay over asking price for a property. Now you just clean the money. Oh, I bought that house. Paid over asking price for it, though. Why didn't you pay the asking price? Well, we really wanted it. That'll be David's justification. Well, we really wanted it, because it's going to help me build up my personal fucking real estate portfolio. So when I'm done running this scam, I have all these properties to fall back on and to sell and get all this money from. And that's what David's ultimately setting himself up to do, because David wants money, which I don't think he's making a lot now at this point. The lack of presence on social media is pretty big, David. The lack of it, anyways. The fact that you don't show up anymore, it's really driving your revenue through the fucking floor. You got all these properties. You got easily $500,000 worth of taxes due coming up in April. What do you do with all that, David? You got all these taxes coming up. When was this? David is fucking paranoid. Let me tell you something, Lavelle. He is paranoid, bro. David is fucking paranoid. He's afraid of seeing somebody from our community or somebody from our community seeing that fucking fat ass get out of a Bentley like that. Be like, I seen him. Nobody could miss that fucking walrus, man. None of us. If any one of us saw David, we would know it was him. That's him. It would be an instant like identification. It would be like a fucking predator hunting its prey on the fucking like a shark recognizing its fucking prey instantly. It would be like, oh, that's it. That's it. There's David right there. That's him. We would recognize him instantly because we've been on him so long. Not on him, but researching him and documenting his movements and where he's going and what he's been doing. So we would know if it was him. But yeah, Lavelle. No, I've found out some stories recently too about David, and hopefully those will come to light soon, man. I hope they do, and I just haven't been given permission. That's all. And I hope I do get permission eventually from the source. But yep. Yeah, but living a life of paranoia like David is right now, Lavelle, is that really a life to live? Think about that, man. Really think about that. David's living a life, but no, he's fucking paranoid, bro. He's socially isolated. He's completely socially isolated himself. Michelle, the rest of the cult, all his members are isolated. They don't go out with their families. They don't see friends. Everything is isolated to the cult. Yep. And Uncle Jake saw I tried climbing on David E. Taylor, but slid off. Took 2 days to clean up. Me and Uncle Jake had put that across the channel a couple of times. Could there be a hit out on him? And there possibly could. David could owe some people money that don't use banks. David he brushes shoulders with shady people. Yeah. And there very well could be some people out there that are looking for him. Yep. Very well could be. And like I said, that's a problem. That's a problem. I was asked any reason to think if we go in there they're gonna start shooting. I was like, I don't know, they got guns, dude. Shouldn't take it. You want me to go ask him or what? I've been asked that, man. I've been asked that by police. Any reason to think if we go in there, you're gonna start shooting? I'm like, they got guns. What the fuck? He has those armed guards. Exactly. Exactly. He has those armed guards. Yeah, David's mind is locked in jail. Yeah, exactly, Lavelle. David's mind. He's created his own prison. David E. Taylor's created his own prison that he's living in now by doing all this criminal bullshit. He did it to himself, man. He did it to himself. Nobody else did it to David but David by running his shit show of a fucking circus, calling himself a prophet and apostle, thinking he was above everybody, thinking he didn't have to answer like just basic questions under oath, man. David, that's why we're all here. It's your fault. Yeah, Lavelle. David's mind, I don't know where. I think his mind is actually locked in a box of donuts. Like that's where he left it. The last box of donuts that he ate, which it could have been years ago, like he left his brain in that box, literally. Yeah, and David's still pitching. Look, watch this. Watch. Hang on, let me turn this shit up. It's fucking funny.
Register free. Visit jmmi.com or text I'm in to 720-202-9147.
That's right. Can't miss it. For
Fucking knew it, man. If I ate Italian food, fucking heartburn. Fucking sucks. All right. Sorry, guys. Huh. Nice.
Basketball, it is an incredible
God, I love that flavor.
time that we are living in. What Apostle Taylor doing in Shutaway is remarkable. What is going to happen when he comes out? What he has been preparing in secret for.
You can hear the fucking feedback already.
I want to show the Houston campus where Pastor Paul is. We're going to go to him in just 1 second. I want to show you where he is standing and what you that have helped with Apostle Taylor standing.
They're showing these old ass photos of Houston. Look.
Partners as supporters and prayer warriors. There is that beautiful campus. There.
Yeah, and I have ice cream bars downstairs, Uncle Jake.
Pastor Paul mentioned the campus for the harvest. That is what he is talking about. If this is the first time
Look, they're showing these old ass photos of Houston.
right now, as we explain that this is what God has done with Apostle Taylor working with
Trash.
to establish this disciple.
David, come on. Why are you showing old videos, man? Showing old videos of the campus? That campus doesn't even exist. It's fake. It's a front. Anybody who goes there, like, you're not going to be able to go outside of those fucking gates. Like, once you're there, you're locked in. Everybody's going to go out and get food for you. Because they have enough money to go. Yeah, I think so too. Like, when David isn't on social media, like, he's got the money to do what he wants. But when he comes back out, it's because they need the money. Yeah. David, quit pitching Houston. I told you, don't fucking grow a brain. Because, David, if you attempt to move everybody back down to Houston, I'll find out. Okay? Yeah, I don't like Italian food too much because of fucking heartburn, man. And it just fucking strikes you at random times, just like it did just now. It's like a little burp and like, oh, heartburn. There's that Italian food I ate earlier. So David's all I have constant heartburn just because I fucking eat so many fucking just shit food. He's all, I have constant GERD. David probably does have GERD. Won't surprise me from all the shit he eats. I really don't. I typically don't like Italian food, man. Not a big Italian food. Yeah, it's a buddy Jesus. I saw that. He's out. This is actually a face of David E. Taylor right here. Well, right now, what he's doing right now, 999, I'm pretty sure he's eating a fucking bowl of fucking bacon grease right now before he comes out on stage. Right now, it's Paula Dom down in Houston. They're at session 2, the Big 7 Miracles and Life Lessons test from the Father, David E. Taylor, session 2. That's what they're doing tonight. David's doing these sessions every Saturday where he's going to come out and do this 7 miracles. He's all, the first miracle, I learned how to wipe my ass. He's all, the second miracle, I switched pads. The third miracle, we don't know what it's going to be yet. The fourth miracle, Michelle's going to get a fucking life. He's all, anything after that, it's all up to God then, okay? But yeah, see, David moves his people around quick too. Paula Dom was just up in Taylor this last week. Now he's back down in Houston. No, he hasn't come out on stage yet. No, he's not. We're taking bets if he'll stand up or just if he'll be sitting down. I'll bet he'd be sitting down. I'll bet he sits down because he just can't fucking take it anymore. Yeah. He's unhealthy, dude. Like, just the last time he's like, I gotta sit down because I'm going a million miles an hour now, and if I don't sit down, I might miss something. I'm like, man, you gotta fucking sit down because you're about to fucking pass out, buddy. Like, David, I couldn't. Tony gave you 10 seconds on the big screen. I didn't get any time on the big screen. I didn't get any time on the big screen. Nah, when they see me, man, they're like, get him off here. Get him off here. When I show my face, man, like, it's weird. It's almost like they know it's me and they just fucking wait for me to show my face and then they kick me. Yeah. Lance. Lance got on the screen. Rich Holmes, the pussy's never got on the screen, but some guy named fucking Lance just fucking bombed on it one night, man. They picked Lance. Come on, get Lance on the screen. Yeah, Lance was definitely a testimony of David's fraud, right? Yep. Yep. You couldn't even tell he was being like... And you know what was funny? Is like... There's a big screen right in front of all the other cult members. I didn't find that out till later. I thought they were trying not to look at the screen right here. But no, like, straight ahead, like... When Lance comes up on the screen and he's like this, and you see all the cult members looking forward, there's a big screen like hanging right here, up on the other end of the stage, like above, right, like a hanging screen. So they saw that, so they were looking right at me. Oh man, I know it's not a fraud if you don't pay taxes. David's, oh, it's not fraud. I don't pay taxes anyways. How is it fraud? Right, Avi? He's like, hey, I don't pay taxes. How is it fraud anyways? Like, fuck, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not paying taxes. You can't get me for fraud when I'm not paying. Yep. Oh, that had to have fried David, man. I think after that, that's when they really, really started screening people before they came on the fucking screen. They're like, hey, we need to really make sure we fucking screen people. But no, David would have got fucking lit about it. David would have been fucking livid, man. I could only imagine, like, he was probably regurgitating all the fucking fish that he ate because he's a walrus, right? And then he was like throwing it at people and shit because he was so pissed. He just like regurgitated all these fucking Big Macs and fish and Krispy Kreme donuts. And he was literally like picking the shit up off the floor and just fucking hucking it at people. Don't ever let him get on screen again. And Joseph was even more pissed. Joseph was like, fuck, man. He's like, I just can't shake this Rich Holmes guy, man. Fuck. 412-496-187. Hey, Ivy, what's up? That's David's social security number. It's 412-496-187. Yeah. Yep. That's David's social. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I'm almost fucking dead serious. That's David's. Hold up. Let me find it. Let's take a peek here. Yeah, here it is. That's it. That's it. Nah, it is. That's it. Yeah, it's 412-496-187. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes I don't even. Yeah, David E. Taylor. Yeah, it's like he's like the white. It's like if David started like a people's temple, it'd be called like the white people's temple. Yeah, it'd be called the white people's temple because David would be this fucking like black pastor, but it'd just be all these white people. And he would like move all these people out to like fucking, I don't know, like Taylor, Michigan or something. Yeah, David loves his Caucasians, man. David loves his Caucasians. Yeah, and if you're white, he makes you bow. But you know, here's a really interesting fact about David, is that David is actually racist against black people. Now, I've heard about and talked about the power dynamics inside the cult with their survivors, and David's racist against black people. He's racist. He's racist against his own race. And people are like that, man. People are fucking like that. People can be racist against their own race. But David's like, he's like a special race. He's like the black walrus race. As bad as that's David. Yeah, David, I'm racist against fraud apostles, like Javi said. Not racist, David, but the shit you're pulling, the shit that you've pulled over the last several years, you know, it's kind of hard for us to let go. A good boy, Coon. Yo, Marine in the fucking house. What up, Super Fi? What up? Good boy, Coon. Dude. Oh, man. Ship store now open. We got Navy and the Marines in the fucking house. Yep, ship store is now open. Hasn't been for a while. Fuck, man. The ship store hasn't been open for fucking almost 8 months. It hasn't been. It's been fucking closed because Michael Parisi's been gone. Yeah, Marine. He came out of his fucking hiding, and he's back running his grift, talking about the convoy of miracles. He's gonna build the trucks out, have all these showers, do all this shit, and he's got Steve up on stage. Oh, look at the office trailers. Look at the shower trailers. Look at the medical trailers. Hey, everybody, look what we're gonna do. You can come here. Oh, and guess what? We're also buying a fleet of cargo jets, everybody. Okay? We're buying a C-17, everybody. What the fuck, dude? I can't believe they're still fucking pitching that shit. Where is he staying? Marine, he's up in, last I heard, if he hasn't moved, O'Fallon. O'Fallon. Last I heard, he's up in O'Fallon. He could have moved, but nah, they're doing a live every Saturday now. But it looks like the live, it looks like he's up in Taylor. Fuck no, green to God for a C-17. Dude, I used to jump out of C-17s, man. I was in the military. I was 82nd Airborne. There is no fucking way that degenerate fucking gutter seal can afford to own, operate, maintain. Hey, happy birthday, Michael Parisi. What up, what up? Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, but no, what it would cost to own and operate a C-17 for any amount of time is... Oh, what's up, Green to God? What's up, bro? Okay, cool. Got you, bro. Cool. Now I know. All right, cool. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know, dude. Yeah, you could literally fucking play basketball and throw a football inside a C-17, man. It's insane. They're huge, man. I think a fully loaded C-17, it can carry... I've done it. I've done it. I've been on heavy drops. You can pack, I think you put 4 Hummers, 5, 1, 2, 3. I can't remember how many Hummers. I think it's like 3. For sure 3. Plus, you can load paratroops down each side of that fucking plane while it's packed with the 2 Hummers, man. And I think with that, that's probably like 70 troops plus your vehicles. So say you were gonna do a fucking drop, you could drop 3 Hummers with fucking fully loaded weapons, a couple platoons of infantry, man. I mean, you literally could drop a small fucking tactical force out of a C-17 and do fucking severe damage with it. David has no idea what it costs to operate one of those. Yeah, it just takes 4 people to operate the cockpit. Yeah, David, 4 people, 4 educated people. Okay, pilot's license, fucking all the training, everything to go involved with it, which you don't have. Okay, you don't have, David. You don't have the money to buy a fucking C-17. Are you kidding? You know how dumb you sound even just still pitching that fucking ridiculous idea? Oh, look, everybody. I got a C-17. We're going to buy a C-17. No, you're not. No, you're not, David. You know what? Not only that, like, you have to have a reason to buy it. You're not just going to walk into some fucking place and be like, hey, I'm going to buy a C-17 here. You're not going to walk on a fucking Air Force base with a fucking money and be like, hey, let me go and buy this plane. No, fuck you. You're going to be like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. David, I've seen what it costs to operate a C-17. I've flown on them, been in the cockpits, jumped out of them, seen their capabilities. David, you have no fucking clue what you're getting yourself into trying to get one of those, you stupid fuck. There's this one video on fucking YouTube that I go back to every so often, and it's called a C-17 Tactical Descent. Okay, and this fucker's cruising at fucking 35K, man, 35,000, right? And it's really intense because they fucking throw on the reverse thrusters and they drop that fucker into a nosedive, dude. No bullshit. They're fucking pitched down like this, and it's a tactical descent. They go from, what is it, 35,000 to like fucking 4,000 in like 30 seconds. It's insane. It's nuts, man. Seeing this fucking C-17 just fucking nose down. You hear all the alarms start going off, and it shows the pilots, man. It shows kind of the pilot view, and they're just fucking straight nose down, coming down, because that's what they do if they were going to go into a combat situation. They would do tactical descent. They'd come from fucking 35,000, and they'll fucking dive straight down to a fucking airstrip land. They have the quickest... Yes, Michelle's still there. Yes, Michelle's still there. Yep. Yep. They have basically a C-17. They have like one of the quickest turnaround rates, man. They can land on a short-ass airfield, and they can take off in just about as much time. Exactly. You got hangar cost, right? You got runway cost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, where do you park a C-17? A fucking military base, typically. An airport, LAX, an international airport. You can't just fucking... David's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and park it over here at Taylor Municipal. David's going to build a runway by one of like the residential centers. He's like, I'm actually going to buy John Travolta's house now. I'm going to land my C-17 there. Yeah. Exactly. Hangar cost. Runway, right? Yeah. Yeah. David has no fucking clue. Yeah. I mean, David, you are... This just proves how dumb you are. It really does. Oh, the C-17, everybody, like, we're going to buy the C-17. But Michael Parisi, Michelle is still there, yes. She's in Florida. She's hidden. She's hidden. She wants to be hidden because she's just as scared. I know, maybe he could park it at the Amway Center, right, Rob? He's like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll get my stage in the C-17. Okay, we can fly my stage to the Amway Arena. We'll park in front, and Tony will unload everything. See David piloting that fucker. David's all, I'm gonna fly. Tony, when we land, you unload everything. David reminds me of Kim Jong getting in the fucking like only commercial airliner they have. David's all, hey, let's go to an air show so it really looks like I'm getting into a C-17, okay? He's all, Tony, come on, let's go. You're gonna take pictures of me. The C-17, come on. You're gonna take pictures of me flying it. Dude, it's so funny. It is. It's laughable at best. It's laughable at best to hear David continue to pitch that. And I'm with you, Robster, and you fucking park it at the Amway. Fucking dumbass. Oh my god, the fuel cost alone. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, the fuel and maintenance cost alone, David. She's... You not get it, dude? You're way out of your league. You don't even have that. You don't even have enough money, David. Even if you sold all your properties off, you wouldn't even have enough money to buy one. You might have enough money to maybe buy some fuel for one, for a few trips. But as far as you buying a C-17, cannot, will not, will never happen. Okay. And for any of the cult members out there that are watching, and for you to believe, you know what, Marine? You won't, I sent that exact question over today, not too long ago, and I said, you know what? You know how many times people have asked this question? How is he not in fucking jail? How is this fucking gutter seal just not been arrested and thrown in a fucking in a cell? I know, Marine. I know for sure that the evidence is there against this piece of shit to throw him in prison and just hold him until an investigation is completed. I know it is for sure. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. The evidence is there with Mahesh. The evidence is there with the hotel. The evidence is there with the cult. It's all there. There's enough right now. There's enough right now to fucking probably put David in fucking prison for 25 to life, for sure. Prostitution and human trafficking? Yeah, it's pretty serious shit. And people that are getting nailed for human trafficking, man, they're coming down on them. They're coming down on him. And another reason I think he's not in jail, maybe because they can't fit him through the fucking door. You know, they're going to have to build like a specialized jail cell for him. They're going to have to build a reinforced walrus-proof jail cell. Like they're going to have, you know how they use like all those big ass bars? Well, when they build David's jail cell, it's going to have to be a reinforced, like kind of carbon steel, like super strong, man. It's going to have to be walrus proof. They're going to have to create like some kind of new metal just to fucking get it strong enough. Rob Stern, what's up, dude? Yeah, we've been tracking David for a while. Keeping an eye on him. Watching what he's doing. Making sure he's staying out of trouble. Checking his chat here. Look at all these bots in here. Oh, they're fucking huge, Uncle Jake. Yes. Yep. You know, he could. He could. You know what I found out is fucking, people that were going into that hotel down in Houston, they weren't driving fucking Toyotas and fucking, you know, Hondas. They were driving Lexuses and Beamers and shit like that. So, yeah, they weren't. I think that could be a very high possibility that he does have something on somebody, but don't know. Don't know, man. Very, very high possibility, though. And like Uncle Jake saying with the C-17s, yes, David, you're way out of your fucking league, dude. You're way out of your league. I think I have a cracked tooth, too. Fucking sucks. David, can you heal my cracked tooth? Can you heal my cracked tooth, please? He's like, no, fuck you, Rich Holmes, you're a pussy. And Parisi, Marine, that's something that's actually come across the channel. Maybe he's got something on somebody important in that hotel, and that was a question I had too. Why hasn't it been shut down? That should have been shut down when you guys started figuring it out that he was doing that. Should have shut it down, arrested them all, and been done with it. Been done with it. But it didn't happen that way. And I think for that reason, Marine, I really think for that reason, whatever happened, somebody got caught there, man. Somebody got caught there that shouldn't have been there. And this is just what I think. Surveillance, I think it happened like in real time. I really do. I think it's like the shit you see on TV sometimes that where it's like they catch something in real time, be like, oh fuck, we got a real problem here. That's a fucking senator from the state. What the fuck is he doing here? That's just me, Marine. That's just me. I could see that happening. I really could. I could see that happening. Like surveillance being pulled, photos being taken, the whole nine, man, everything. Everything. License plates, the works. Hey, Jay Beltran, how you doing? I could really see that happening. And like, I for real, I could see like a surveillance team sitting there and all looking at each other at the same time being like, fuck, we got a real problem here. What do we do? Like, this is a fucking issue. Like, this is fucking kryptonite, what we're seeing here. Like, this will ruin everything if we let this get to the public. That's just what I think, man. I really do. I do. I think somebody got caught there that shouldn't have been there, man. Whether it be another pastor, a senator, or whatever, fucking some kind of elected official. And we know that there are kids there, human trafficking, signs of human trafficking. I'm going to say signs, but there is human trafficking going there. Yeah, Diddy walked. Yeah, Diddy walked pretty much, yeah. Yep. I guess it's all cool, man. I guess that behavior is cool. Like, it's okay to human traffic people in your church, and you do it for God. It's all forgiven, and you're still going to go to heaven.
Face covering over our lives. We are protected, thank God. And we must help Apostle Taylor to get this word out about the arenas, about everything that Apostle Taylor is doing.
Thanks, Jay Beltran.
All of these teachings are so very important. It begins.
Okay, Steve's talking about the arena. The arena's not happening. The arena never has and never will happen. It's been virtual. It's been some kind of virtual kind of arena, but it's never been anything to the effect of what David said it was going to be. It's always been online, or we can't do it this year because COVID, or it's this. It's always been, hey, we can't do it, we can't do it, we can't do it. Why? I'll tell everybody why I can't do it, because I have the money. Where is he now? He's supposed to be out live tonight, Jay Beltran. That's what I'm hoping for. If he's live tonight. Oh, here he is.
Cole. I see David, Ron Paulson. Paulson. I'm sorry. Everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Wave at me. It's so good to see you. I see Chester. I see
Yeah,
Cynthia
he's live.
Andrews. I see Harvey Cole. I see David, Ron Paulson. Paulson. I'm sorry.
There he is right there.
Not Naita Pittman. I got that straight. How y'all doing? It's so good to see you.
There he is right there.
How you doing? I'm so excited to merge from Shadowway again.
To merge.
Coming to you from this glorious
So happy to
place of
merge from
God's
Shadowway.
glory, where God's power and His presence have been in here with me now for over 5 years. It's been amazing. That glory from God has been so tremendous. And I'm telling you, demonic
He's
powers
covering his neck where his
are
fucking goiter was.
broken. Hallelujah. They are already being broken since I've been in here. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to see the greatest power of God hit the earth like the...
I've been calling out his neck for having big ol' fucking thyroid growth, and now he's got like a fucking collar on tonight.
It is glorious, Apostle.
Hallelujah. Pastor
Oh, he's about
Steve
to flip out. Look,
and
watch him.
Pastor Adam, how are y'all doing?
Watch him.
Isn't this glorious here tonight?
It is glorious, Apostle Taylor. And last week when we came out of that losing time, I want to talk about this.
He's all pissed right now. He's so fucking butthurt.
Never turn your back on an ambassador of another kingdom, and you are an ambassador of God. So welcome, sir. It's so good to be with you.
Listen to him. Welcome, sir.
It's so good to be with you. And Steve, how many people are watching from around the world now? I see that we have over 200 people on Zoom. We have thousands on Facebook, on YouTube. I want you to share this with everyone right now, because tonight is going to be another glad tidings of the kingdom. Yes, glad tidings. These are not depressing words, even though we have to go.
He's got on like a fucking top. David, like he can't even regulate his own body temperature. Like he's probably in an air conditioned room and he's got on a long ass top and shit. Horrible, David. Horrible. I can't wait to see what you say tonight, man. I really can't. It's gonna be fucking funny. I really can't, David. Like watching you is like trying to fucking predict a train wreck, when and where it's gonna happen. You just don't know what's gonna happen. So thank you for that, David. Thank you for that. No, Ken Copeland is in jail. Oh fuck.
Glad tidings of the bring you the glad tidings of the kingdom, because the kingdom of God is nothing but victorious. It's nothing but complete winning for winners. Hallelujah. How many of you believe that? Wave your hands at me. So I want you to know, I don't care what you have been through. I don't care what God allowed you to go through. I'm using these ancient examples from men in the ancient time who God took through insurmountable tribulations, trials. Even when they had character issues, God allowed these things to hit their life, but they didn't allow that to affect their attitude and make them fail God's tests.
Test.
7 tests that God used as miracles in your life to give.
So yeah, he is still around, guys. And I was gonna just only run for a short time tonight too, until he came out live, and then I'm probably gonna watch his show here, watch the David E. Taylor comedy show, and yeah, just see if he comes unglued tonight. He might not, but that's the beauty of watching David. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get with him. He's like, I'll give you a box of chocolates, Rich, but it's not gonna be the kind of chocolates you like. It's gonna be chunky chocolates, okay? It's gonna be Poise Pad chocolates, okay? If David ever sends me a gift, it's gonna be like his fucking box of used pads. Fucking sick fuck. He would do some bullshit like that. He's like, you know what? Joke's on him. He's like, I'm gonna send him a box of used maxi pads. David would do some shit like that because he's a filthy fuck. But I'm gonna go and wrap it up. I'm gonna go watch some TV, eat some ice cream, and probably listen to David's shit show while I do that. So, you guys have a good weekend, man. We'll be live tomorrow night around 6 p.m. to talk about Catherine, And if you guys want to be there, hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you get notified. Um, yeah, a lot of people that watch aren't subscribed too, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe, man. Make sure you guys get that notification. We're going to talk about Catherine's failed Hoogavan trip tomorrow. So have a good evening, man. Happy Saturday.